here on Too Easy Esport. We are live with the game of the first season here in the ESEA main division. We are sorry that we are a little bit late today, but unfortunately there was a huge problem with OBS. It took a while to fix it, but now we are finally back and can broadcast that game for you. As you can see, Too Easy, they had a really good start on this T side already. 5-1 lead. Sahangiller, they were able to win the last round with a good clutch coming in from Dougie with his AWP. But for Too Easy, is a really good start already in this first match day. And on that T side, they are already building a good amount of money in their banks. We're seeing Eids with 3.8k, Sliden already with almost 9k in total. So that is really going to be helpful if, but that's actually a big if, Too Easy is going to lose another round, but they are looking really comfortable right now. Storming onto that B bomb site, Sliden already close towards Vents, finding one. Oh dear. That already looks really poor for Sahangiller. Bomb is going to be planted on default. More with the AK is made right behind the smoke. The CTs still with a huge retake ahead of them. Soulfly, he's able to find one with the MP9. Still it is a 4 versus 4 retake. Eids with the AWP holding a very tight angle. Oh, and actually we lost one. Dougie, bye-bye. Jumping down into his own death. But somehow they were nearly able to close this one out. Sliden is the last one surviving. And maybe that one player that went missing, dropped down the building, could have made the difference in that round. Because surely Sliden could have been refragged. Everybody had a kid, or most of them had a kid. And then that round could have been winnable for Sahangiller. That map actually has been played already in the last season, in ESEA season 37. Oh, nice spray down coming in from Maha. Killing Zach, getting rid of one more of that CT defender on the B side, and Maha is unstoppable. But now there is Soulfly that is getting rid of Sliden. Still, it is Maha, one more defender over at the A spot. That is going to be Colin. He was able to deliver some good shots when we were not alive, but I was already on that specific GoTV. We saw, or rather I saw, him doing some crazy stuff with the AWP, but this time with the SG 1v4, no hit. That is too much to ask for, and that is looking like a really easy round for Too Easy. What I was beginning in the earlier stage of that round, that matchup has taken place already in the last season. And in the last season it was Too Easy getting the win over Sahangiller with a 16-11. And for everybody who is wondering, who is that? Who is that lineup actually of Too Easy? That is the last Unity lineup. And that has been picked by the Swedish organization Too Easy. And now, once again, competing in the ESEA main. Maha ready to support flash his teammate into. Zach is completely fine and is getting killed once again by Sliden. But there it is. There is the main op of Sahangiller. Eids getting one for his own as well. 3 versus 3 situation. Bomb is going to be planted. Eitz still holding the aggressive angle to the left of the vents. Free smoke coming in. Utility is poorly for the CTs, and they're just storming onto that B bomb site. But Soulfly, he has no backup ready and waiting to refrag for him. Oh, KNB. Can he do anything with his AK? Dougie, in fact, can. Oh, and KNB will find one as well. Only Maha, last man standing, and what a nice headshot coming in from Dougie. The man who committed suicide in the last round, jumping down off the building, is there to save the day for Sahangiller this time. Too easy. They do not bother at all. They have a lot of money still in the bank. They have a 5-round lead in total. And while they are pausing the game, discussing what went wrong in the previous rounds and what can we do better, especially for Too Easy, that is actually going to be discussed. And we activated the cameras I've prepared for you, so we can work with them now as well. So what are we looking at? We are looking at Sahangiller still having the AWP on Dougie. Like in the round before, they are going to be boosting one over at ramp, but Zach, oh, he's in danger already, because there is one player close towards B stairs already. Let's have a look. Fanny is looking towards middle, while Moore already out, ready and waiting for anybody to peek into his sight. It's now grabbing the bomb, rotating over to his teammate Zach from behind vents. That is a fire spot, of course it is, but this time his opponent is not quite going down. Moore steps in, gets one, gets a second one as well, and now that B bomb site is lost already. I wonder if the CTs are actually going for it, because they have no money at all for the next upcoming round. Colin, we see him jump spotting a little, but Soulfly, he already shows us where this round shall be going, and that is the only right decision that can be made. It is going to be a saved round. For Too Easy, that means 5 weapons being saved, at least for now, because there's one player close towards ramp, that is Maha, who did some good kills before, but this one is too much to ask for. But for Too Easy, they do not have any economical problems at all. They're just taking that win, even stealing away one more weapon of the CTs. Colin going down, leaving an AUG in the Nirvana. And that means Colin now, he has just a SG to work with. Dougie with the AWP again. We've seen him playing aggressively towards A, aggressive towards mid. This time it shall be the B play. Oh, and Dougie, he actually finds one. Fanny in middle. Did not take any ground whatsoever as of yet. Colin with a scout, looking towards mid from CT base. We are actually missing an avatar profile picture there on Eitz. Sad, but not fixable right now. Soulfly playing alone on the A bomb site towards sandbags, while the T's are getting closer and closer. The Molotov and now the smoke will give away his position. Nate coming in as well, dealing a good amount of damage. 45 HP left on this CT. Support push coming in for KNB. And Maha knows. Of course, there's one more towards sandbags. Having the second molly ready. getting rid of Soulfly. What can the CTs do? K and Boop gets one. And Colin trying to somehow miraculously finding the bomb planter, but that is not going to happen. 2 versus 3 situation. AWP on the side. Moore finds one. Can he find the second one? There is one on self-boost, but that gets eliminated by Eitz. Now Dagi, last man standing, but that flash will initiate the save because he did not spot the player in time, was not able to peek. And he knows exactly as well as we do that that peek would have been suicidal. And that means too easy. It is actually too easy for them here on Vertigo, it seems. 9 rounds already for them on the T side. And Sahangiller, they do not have any idea of how to get rid of too easy's playstyle right now. They always having a lot of map control. They are playing it a little bit faster, of course. Often they are already out in front of B. B stairs already at a ramp. But there's always one player checking B, checking mid. And this time it is not meant to be for Fanny. Soulfly is getting the quick headshot with his eagle. More peeking out all by himself. Lucky that he did so before the flash arrived. Volley, flashbang, smokes everything on towards that A side. Colin, the boost of his teammate. The CTs, they do not see anything. The smoke wall is thrown perfectly by 2 easy members. Eitz with the AWP and slide and actually coming in from behind. Eitz now with another deagle frag, leaving all Colin by himself. He got one deagle shot before, but not again. 10-2. That is actually a really, really hard stomp coming in from too easy. They are winning every duel. They have a good utility management. They know exactly what they are doing. And no wonder why, because this team, they did play a lot of Vertigo in the last ESEA season. I would say it is one of their favorite maps, together with Inferno and Nuke. They've played a lot of Nuke and Inferno throughout the whole season. Oh, and more in Sliden. While I was talking, they are ripping the defense of Sahangiller apart one by one. Leaving only Colin over at A and K and Boop with the hole towards CT and Nest, but that is not getting him anywhere towards the next round. Oh, actually, K and Boop now with 1 kill. 2 worth his situation. 2-man advantage for the T's once again. And now Moore is getting another frag. And that should seal the deal for KNB already. He has the AWP in his hands. If they will tackle one by one, that could pay out, but it is not going to happen. Once again, it is one of the CT members that is just getting demolished while trying to save. Poor Sahangiller, they are not looking good whatsoever, but I do not see them winning anything. They somehow will gain some frag here and there, but in the end it doesn't look really good for them. And while I'm saying so, they are actually getting some frags over at B, but still they do not have the favorite weapons. It's now switching it over to the AK as well. Fanny and Eitz versus 1 on the B bomb site. There is Zach. He already found himself 2 kills with a deagle. Eitz now smoking off the right side of Vents. Oh, Eitz, another one goes into his favor. K and Boop Nothing can be found on his end. Now it's all on Colin once again. MP9, one player sneaking in close. MP9 with one. But then there is Fanny, who is just shattering the dreams of Sahangiller and all the teammates that are... Oh boy. That does not look good at all. Sahangiller, 2 rounds on the CT side. How on earth are you supposed to come back from such a setback here on Vertigo? Double AWP setup for Sahangiller, but we have been on the wrong person. It was Eitz, the AWP off too easy. Landed that shot. Mer getting the quick refrag. And now it is a 3 versus 4 situation once again. We are seeing K and B over at the A side. Zach towards B. And Dougie holding on towards middle. The T's, they do have a lot of flashbangs. 6 in total. 1 molly. And some smokes to work with. And the desired spot once again is going to be the B bomb site. Dougie close together with K and B. Coming from Nest. Oh, and Fanny will get rid of him really, really easily. And now it's all onto Dougie. Knows that there's one player close. One is planting the bomb. But where's the third one? Maybe coming in from behind. Dougie does not care. Dougie just swings wide. But the reaction time is not on his side. Eitz will easily grab that kill. And that means a 13-2 scoreline in favor of 2 easy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And if I would have been asked, what do you think, how do you rate this outcome of the game? I would have never thought that this will be such an easy game for 2 easy. Obviously, the game is not over as of yet, but it is looking really, really poorly for Sahangiller so far. And the pistol round has to be won by Sahangiller. No other outcome of that round. They need to win that pistol, otherwise it is all done and dusted. More finding one with the USP. KNB and Soulfly, those two finding one for themselves as well. Oh, from behind there's one player already coming in close. Slide in it is. It is rotating in towards the T spawn. Still there are players in front of the A side. Fanny with 1 good kill. Oh, but Sliden, he could make the difference. What a nice one tap onto Zach. And now they have the man advantage once again. Sliden, he has to fall. No doubt. But more already with a fast rotation coming in from CT. Together with his player coming in from Nest. KNB close. Sees the shadow. But does not know that there is one in Nest. Can now KNB looking towards behind. Oh boy, now they are getting trapped. Soulfly with 1, more with another one. Soulfly with a 3rd kill of his own in that round. Slide in. 1 versus 1 situation. He delivered 1 nice 1-tap already. But Soulfly is the hero of the round. And that means a 3rd round gained by Sahangiller. It went down onto a 1 versus 1. But in the end, the T's were able to get the round win. Of course, Too Easy is reinvesting into that 2nd round of the 2nd half. They know that they have a good amount of rounds in their advantage. We are seeing the B player taking a little more def angle on Sliden. He's just hat glitching towards the B stairs. We are seeing Fanny and more holding on towards sidewalk and the A side itself. we are seeing Colin in front of B, but the bomb in fact is going towards the A side. Maybe that entry frag could change the decision of Sahangiller, and I think indeed it is. Oh no, KNB with a bomb, now losing it towards ramp. W with one, Fanny losing his duel as well. Oh, Maha can't quite connect the shots as well. But 2 players are tagged. For Eitz, that could be the round. But then you need to come up with some hero plays, because now the T's, they are slowly stacking again. Smoke being thrown on towards the bomb, but that is just going to be a decoy. T's, they are wasting a little more of their utility, and Eitz is just rotating back over towards B, looking what that T got, and maybe going for some exit frags, but nothing too special in this last round. In that round, 13-4, Sahangiller, maybe with a comeback. It's not unlikely. It's CS, where the craziest things can happen. When Sahangiller is picking up the pace again, feeling comfortable, I could actually see them getting closer. But in the end, Too Easy should, to be honest, win this 16-6, 16-7 even. But not higher. Zach finding one in mid. Eitz with a good kill onto Zach. Refrag is being deployed, but KNB with a nice kill on to slide in. Now the B-bomb side has to be covered by Eitz and his scout that he saved in the last one. Oh, that nade. Missed it, unfortunately. Colin once again is there to make some noise over at B, but the real attack is coming in on the A bomb side. Mur already close. Fanny just a USP to work with. Self boost. Fanny not finding anybody. Daggy having one. Oh, and Eitz is there to save the day once again. 2-man for Too Easy still alive. Diffuse being faked, and there goes the scout, and there goes Fanny with his USP. Nothing to gain out of that round, but they are trying to keep the economy as low as possible on the Sahangiller side. We are seeing Colin building up the economy already. 3.2k, KNB 2.6k, as well as Soulfly. So if they manage to win some rounds on top of that, and not losing of players, that could actually pay off really, really well for them. But first, they are playing it a little slower. Tease are once again sending 2 players over towards the B side. Mid is being covered by Zach. And 2 players obviously over at A. There's a peek coming in, but the team flash did decline the peek on the A ramp. KNB on the B stairs, trying to find an entry that they so desperately need, because they still have to make up for the poor T half. For the poor CT half they delivered. Of course, Too Easy, they do not want to let this one happen. Now B-Fake coming in, not forcing any rotation, because they are already 2 guys on the B side. The real attack once again coming over towards the A side. Fanny and Eitz and Slyden even finding the frags. No, it's just Dougie. Poor Dougie. 1-on-5 situation with just an AK to work with. One more flash even. Going on top of the default box, but then there is Fanny. He's getting the kill fairly easily. So let's see where this is actually going. More together with Eitz over at the A side. And Eitz once again going for the aggressive peek and finding one frag. First one in that round. 4 versus 5 situation. Already a big deficit on the Sahangiller side. Colin with the AK and 2 more mates over towards B. As always, as usual. Sack already close in mid. But he has not gained any ground as of yet. Now the B hit is about to come in. No smoke from the CT side. Oh, one player not being spotted in quad. How can you not check that K and B? Slide in. Will say thank you for that easy frag. And now too easy with a 4 versus 2 situation. They need to prevent the last T to get on that side, plant the bomb. But to be honest, I think that is not quite going to happen. Or is it, Colin? He has 25 HP left. And a full mag in his AK. But then there is Fanny peeking together with his teammate. Together with Moore. And that will secure them the 15th round. And too easy. They are looking better than last season on Vertigo in that direct approach of Sahangiller. And too easy. Like I mentioned before, back then it was a 16-11 win. But Sahangiller, they are looking really, really poor today. Now they're just going for the rush in mid. Eitz with one. Aha with one as well. But then there's Sliden. And yeah, Sliden says goodbye to Sahangiller. That was a poor approach for them today. But the season is just beginning, so no pressure at all. So once again, sorry for the delay. We had some major problems with the OBS studio, but in the end we figured it out, and with a delay of 5 rounds, we were still able to get into the game and cast this thing for you. In the end, like you saw, it was a easy win for Too Easy. And we can have a quick look at the last season that I was... Yeah, fuck me. Fuck me. That's exactly what I was telling about. Okay, never mind. You saw that? You saw that? That was the last season. So what I was telling, quick recap. Main maps definitely going to be Inferno, Vertigo, and Nuke. But that team is been together for a longer period of time now. So I assume they have a much deeper map pool than just those 3 maps. We have seen them winning quite easily on Mirage as well, but they have just played Mirage one more time. Okay, sad. Sad, it's not working.
Hey, wake
Somehow
up.
I cannot add my microphone to the browser scene. But in the end, like I mentioned before, it was a easy win for 2easy. What is their current rank right now? They are placing themselves 25 in the ESEA main, right behind Northern Esports, Big Omen Academy, and so on. So that was a good start in the league. Next up is going to be, let me double check that real quick for you out there. It is going to be the Epic Dudes. Epic Dudes, a German team that I am maybe going to be casting in German. We will see. Is going to be their next opponent. And I'm actually quite excited how that one goes out, because Epic Dudes, they are a good team, but they are new. It's a new lineup, and 2easy. If they have a good map pick on their side, I definitely think they can beat the Epic Dudes. I am not going to be casting that one, I see, because I am on vacation on that date. Okay, so that's it from my side. I wish you a wonderful evening. Sorry again for the delay. A lot of problems today that could have been prevented, but weren't able to prevent in that short amount of time. But I hope you liked it. The last, what was it? The last 14 rounds of the match we were able to cast. And we will see us in the next one. Maybe. I hope so, at least. And bye bye. I'm out. Have a good one. See ya.